First of all, just wanted to check on Alexander Isak. What chance of him figuring and getting some game time, at least in this game against Atletico Madrid?
There's definitely a chance because he's in the squad. So then there's a chance to play, but I would normally always say 99.9% sure, but I can say it's 100% sure that he will not play 90 minutes. But he's part of the squad, so it's already a Champions League game to look forward to. But if people look forward to his playing time, that could mean that could happen tomorrow as well.
Even a chance to start then?
The only thing what is sure is that he would not play 90, and all the rest you will see tomorrow.
Obviously, we look at Florian Wirtz and the switch that he's made coming to Liverpool, and I think there's probably an argument to say that we've not seen the best of him just yet. I think there were flashes in the second half, at least, against Burnley once again. What do you put that down to, though, the fact that we've not seen the best of Florian just yet, and what kind of adjustment is he having to make?
I put that down to Bournemouth, I put that down to Newcastle, I put that down to Arsenal, I put that down to a team we faced this weekend that only conceded 14 goals last season. If it's correct, I don't know, but someone told me today it's the first time in 18 months that Burnley lost a home game. So if I'm wrong, that's because of that person. But it tells you how hard it is to play these games. And which is normal, because there's so much focus on our new signings, because especially the pundits that favor not us but some other clubs in the country that cannot stop talking about 450 million. I repeat 450 million, I repeat 450 million, but they always forget the 300 million that we've sold for. And these players that we've brought in are indeed a lot of money, but they are playing now together with players that are worth same amounts of money. So yes, if we want to strengthen the squad, we need almost to spend that much money, because then they are, if we sell Dominic Szoboszlai tomorrow, he would be worth 100 million as well. So there's so much focus on Florian, but the ones that have stayed behind, still in the team, haven't scored 4 goals or 12 assists as well. So he's been part of a team, Florian, that is on top of the league, that won 4 games. He's part of the team that won against Newcastle, that won against Arsenal, where the team of last season didn't win away at Newcastle, didn't win at home against Arsenal. So it's the way you want to look at it. Yes, he hasn't scored 4 goals or 12 assists in the first 4 games, but for me that's down to the quality we've faced, and he's part of a team that's number 1 in the league at the moment.
And you have said the best is still to come from the group as a whole. So how well equipped do you feel you are to compete on all 4 fronts once again, even go further than what you were able to do last season?
Yeah, I think we are far above my expectations during the summer. So we all know what happened this summer. We all knew when the program or the schedule came out that we had to face Newcastle away, Arsenal at home and Bournemouth at home. And it turned out to be Burnley a difficult one as well, but that is maybe not what I expected it, but not in the fashion as it happened on Sunday. So for us to be on 12 points now is so much more than I expected, especially after we've had so many changes in the group as well, in our squad, sorry. And yeah, I think we can do better, but we're not every time going to face Newcastle away and Arsenal at home.
How does this test compare to what you faced already? Atletico.
Sorry?
How does this test against Atletico then compare to what you faced already in the Premier League?
When I was at Feyenoord in the Eredivisie, you knew when you went from a Sunday to a Wednesday, you had to make 2 steps up, unless you played Ajax or PSV in the weekend. But if you play Premier League, it is either the same quality you face or a little step up. So yes, it's again a very difficult one, because Atletico Madrid has done so well in La Liga over so many years with Diego Simeone. They were even able to win the league twice when you face Real Madrid and Barcelona, and they've been twice in the final of the Champions League. So this again is a team that is a difficult one to play against, because of the mentality, because of their team performance, because of their individual quality. The last time I faced them, I still wake up sometimes, that's not true, but at night thinking about Griezmann, how good he was in that game. I think we lost 3-1. I'm not exactly sure, but he was outstanding that game. So the good thing now is that in my team I have players that can do similar things than Griezmann can do. And although I loved my players at Feyenoord a lot as well, but at that moment of time, in their moment of their career, they were not able to compete with Griezmann on that night.
Thanks, Arne.
Hans.
Hi, Arne. You talk about the new players coming in, but you have won those 4 games in the Premier League. What does that say about the squad? And also, the mentality, that strong mentality has stayed there, hasn't it? Because you've won those games late on.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's very focused on us winning the game late on. But that, again, has a lot to do with the teams we faced as well. So, of course, it has a bit to do with how fit we are, that we can always keep on going and make the difference in the last part of the game. But if you face maybe teams that are not as strong as that, you are able to win the game a bit earlier. So it probably also tells you how difficult our schedule has been in the first few games for us to be, that we need to win it in the end. Then people will tell me, yeah, what are you talking about? You've played Burnley as well. But again, this team only conceded 14 goals last season in the whole season. So yeah, very happy with where we are, especially because I don't know if everyone knows what I mean with that, but I think everyone does. What a summer we've been through. And I'm not talking about selling players or bringing players in. I think we all know what I'm talking about. And then to be here with 12 points after such a difficult start in terms of the teams we faced is more than expected. But still, we know as well, and we want to do better. But I also wanted to do better than last season. So if we would have kept that team together, we needed to do better as well. And that's why we are every day on a training pitch to try, and in meetings to try and make the team better.
You talk about the new players, but one of the older players, Andy Robertson, came off the bench on Sunday, played brilliantly well against Burnley. How much can he help, to say, like a Milos Kerkez, for example?
Brilliantly well. I think he played well. That we agree. If he would have played brilliantly well, he would have hit his left foot outside shot into the top corner. No, he had a very good impact. Milos started the game not brilliantly well, but he started the game well. But we had to take him off, and then it's such a nice thing that you have Andy Robertson to replace him, and he just came in the team as if he'd never been doing anything else and started to play with his teammates. But it was a difficult game for us, so I don't think anyone played brilliantly well. But he definitely played well, and so it's good to have him in the squad. That's for sure.